Snoop Dogg.
Boom! What's up, you guys? Byron Rodgers here. Tactical protection review time. This one comes to us from our boys at McDojo. Cool brand. Go check them out. And it really just has to do with instructors and choosing instructors and who you learn from. Go ahead and take a look at this content and see kind of how it hits you and see what you think. And like, subscribe, put the chimey thing on, because if you guys value these videos, I want to get them to you and pass them around, because there's always, I think, something that people that you love could learn from these, hopefully. All right, yo, let me know what you think of my man's training tactics. Boom, one hand grab. Boom, two hands, two knives, knee in the butt. Grab one knife, gun, spin around. Boom, gun to the throat. Kick, shin, chest kick. I can't even keep up with this guy. He's so fast. All right, so we're just looking at some of the techniques and tactics he's bringing to the game here. Okay, very, very impressive, right? Magical almost, like magic beans kind of like vibe, you know what I'm saying? Can anyone do this? We live in now we're in this world, like this internet world, right? Where like there's so much stuff out there, and it's like, how do you know who's who in the zoo? How do you know who's legitimate? It is very important for you to understand the quality of the information of the person you are receiving instruction from. It is very important that you understand their experience, their background. Are they teaching from a place of theory, or are they teaching from a place of experience? There is a difference. You don't have to have an instructor that's been to war, but you do need to make sure you have an instructor that has a good lineage, that has been time tested, battle tested, and that is not gonna get you killed, right? So we sit here and I'm looking at my man and he's doing all the stuff and he's got a Navy SEAL sweatshirt on. Looks like he only trains in his Navy SEAL sweatshirt because he's changed his pants, but he still has his Navy SEAL sweatshirt on. I mean, just a side note on the military cats, the guys that are the most dangerous guys in the military, you actually won't know it. In fact, you'll be like hanging out with them and then probably someone else will tell you who they are and what they've done in the military. Like, hey, who's that dude with one eye? Oh, that's Mike Pannone. What happened to his eye? You don't know who Mike Pannone is? And you're like, oh, and he's like over here just hanging out, like eating nachos. You don't understand. You got like, you know, like you got like the Yoda of war sitting there hanging out with you with one eye, right? And he can still outshoot you, right? You just these guys, most really legit military folks aren't running around screaming, I was in the military to everyone, because for a number of different reasons. Anyways, so I sit here and to me, that's a first red flag. Running around with like, I'm a Navy SEAL on your shirt. You're kind of maybe trying to acquire some social leverage. And then as you watch videos like this, guys, you got to start looking into kind of, let's slow this down a little bit and let's like dig into his into his content, right? All right, we're getting faced. We've got a knife and a gun pointed at us at the exact same time. That's quite a situation, but fine, we train for the worst case scenario. You're gonna step to the side and you're gonna, without looking, hit the knife. It's extremely dangerous. Without looking, you're gonna hit the knife and then you're gonna attack the gun. Rip it out of the guy's hands and present the gun to the other guy. Now, notice, this is kind of the problem with a lot of this stuff. My man who just got the knife knocked out of his hand, he just got a knife knocked out of his hand, which is really hard to do for somebody who's in a life that's holding onto a weapon. They don't generally just drop it; it doesn't just go flying like that. 2, he's just standing here right now. He's just standing here. What you need to look for when you see these types of demonstrations is, can this result be reproduced at speed? Right? Craig Douglas said that the other day, and it's the magic formula. So if you're learning some type of martial art, can it be reproduced with speed? That's why martial arts like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu are so cool, because you can literally simulate real life combat, just about. I mean, when you're in there and you're rolling around, you can go like 80, 90%. You know what I mean? You can almost just about simulate it at speed. You know what I'm saying? Can you simulate this at speed? If I was standing there and not playing along with this guy, can he still reproduce that same amount? Can he knock a blade out of my hand and then have me and move so quickly that I stand there at rest while he makes his next move? And then, of course, they're both standing there at rest and there's zero struggle, which we know combat doesn't actually happen like that, right? 2 knives to his throat, both carotid arteries being covered. Boom, ninja, magical hand drop block. Okay, here we get into another quick difference. This is some Tim Larkin stuff. You need to understand the difference between actually causing someone pain and actually causing them damage. If you're in a life-threatening altercation where someone has a knife to your throat or a gun to your head, you need to actually win that violent altercation, and you need to cause enough damage to neutralize your target. Pain is simply not going to work. It is not good enough. Kneeing people in the buttocks area is absolutely inadequate for being able to cause any type of actual damage. And then obviously they both stand there, let you do it, and then you pull them into each other, right? And they're completely compliant. This is actually so bad that I would say that maybe this is a spoof, not even a real video, you know what I'm saying? But I still know that I've seen things this bad online, so that's why I take time to run you guys through some content so no one falls for this stuff anymore, right? There's a guy with a gun behind your back. You just grab this one and you just spin around and you point it at the other guy. Maybe you get shot in the back. You know what I'm saying? Grab this one, spin move, point it at the other guy. Maybe people just don't let you grab guns out of their hands, you know what I'm saying? So when I sit here and I look at these things, there's just a number of red flags, people standing around, people allowing them to do things to each other, no actual causing enough damage to survive the encounter. It's just a spoof video. So make sure you guys aren't giving your money to these people or learning things off of the internet that haven't been validated and vetted, right? So come and train with us at protectorsymposium.com, because we have vetted legitimate instructors that have been instructing longer than I've been alive at the highest levels. So don't miss out on that. You can learn from the comfort of your own home, or you can come train with us in person. This is Byron Rodgers, protector by nature and by trade. I hope you enjoyed this video. Out. Boom.